Victoria Pedretti, born March 23, 1995, is an American actress known for her work in psychological horror and thriller genres. She first rose to prominence with her breakout performances in the Netflix anthology series The Haunting of Hill House, 2018, and The Haunting of Bly Manor, 2020, roles that quickly established her as a modern scream queen. She went on to earn wider acclaim for portraying Love Quinn in the Netflix thriller You, 2019, 2021, 2023, a performance that earned her an MTV Award as well as nominations from the Critics' Choice and Saturn Awards. Pedretti made her feature film debut as Leslie Van Houten in Quentin Tarantino's comedy drama Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, 2019. Her subsequent film work includes the biographical drama Origin, 2023, the thriller Ponyboy, 2024, and the comedy horror Forbidden Fruits, 2026. She made her stage debut on Broadway in a 2024 revival of An Enemy of the People. Victoria Pedretti was born on March 23, 1995, in Philadelphia, and is of partial Italian descent. Raised in a Jewish household, she celebrated her bat mitzvah and was diagnosed with ADHD at the age of 7. Her interest in performance began early, particularly during her years at Pennsbury High School in Fairless Hills, where she first developed a passion for musical theater. She later earned a Bachelor of Fine Arts from the Carnegie Mellon School of Drama in Pittsburgh, despite, as she has noted, being advised by some of her professors not to pursue acting. Pedretti began her acting career in 2014, appearing in 2 short films, Sola, in which she played the female lead, and Uncovering Eden, portraying a character named Edie. In 2017, she was cast by Mike Flanagan in the Netflix supernatural horror drama The Haunting of Hill House, playing Eleanor Nell Crane. Released in 2018 to widespread critical acclaim, the series became her breakout project. Critics singled out her performance, with Chad Collins of Dread Central calling her the soul of The Haunting of Hill House, and Lucy Mangan of The Guardian describing her as scene-stealing. Dakota Moss of MovieWeb wrote that Pedretti brought a horrifying realism to Nell, making the character's anguish deeply palpable. The role earned her Saturn Award and MTV Award nominations, and cemented her reputation as a modern scream queen. Pedretti originally auditioned for the role of Guinevere Beck in the Netflix thriller You, but did not land the part. After seeing her previous work, and her chemistry with Penn Badgley, the directors later cast her as Love Quinn in seasons 2 and 3. Filming intimate scenes during the COVID-19 pandemic proved challenging, as she noted that it took months to figure out how to do it safely. Seasons 2 and 3, released in 2019 and 2021, received strong critical praise. Elle highlighted her performance in Season 2, saying she delivered the perfect amount of spook and smolder. She earned an MTV Movie Award nomination for Best Villain. In 2019, Pedretti made her feature film debut as Leslie Van Houten in Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, a commercially successful comedy drama. She went on to star as Evelyn Porter in the 2020 pilot of the anthology series Amazing Stories, appeared in the short film This Is Not a Love Letter, and played Catherine in the biographical drama Shirley. A follow-up to The Haunting of Hill House was announced in 2019, with Pedretti cast in the lead role. Released in 2020 as The Haunting of Bly Manor, the series featured her as Danielle "Danny" Clayton. Critics again praised her work. Alan Sepinwall of The Hollywood Reporter noted her appealing vulnerability, while Katarina Daly of Screen Rant called her performance absolutely star-making. Angelica Jade Bastien of Vulture described Pedretti as one of the most exciting young actors to watch. She received a Critics' Choice Super Award nomination and won Best Frightened Performance at the 2021 MTV Movie and TV Awards. In 2021, Pedretti appeared in Star-Crossed, the film, a visual companion to Casey Musgrave's album Star-Crossed, making a cameo as a woman involved in a heist. A clip featuring her later became the music video for Musgrave's song Simple Times. That same year, she was announced to star in Lucky, based on Alice Sebold's memoir, portraying Sebold during her freshman year at Syracuse University. The project was ultimately canceled after losing financing. In 2022, Pedretti was set to headline the Hulu series Saint X, but she reportedly exited due to creative differences and was replaced by Alicia Debnam Carey. In 2023, she portrayed Irma Eckler in Ava DuVernay's acclaimed biographical drama, Origin. She also reprised Love Quinn in a cameo appearance in the fourth season of You, though some critics felt the brief scene underutilized her. Pedretti starred as Angel in the 2024 thriller drama Ponyboy, which emerged as a queer breakout at that year's Sundance Film Festival. Reflecting on the role, she said she was drawn to stories exploring unfamiliar subjects and underrepresented characters. She also appeared in the short films Fall Risk and Mercy Poppy. That year, she made her Broadway debut in Sam Gold's revival of An Enemy of the People at Circle in the Square Theater. Gold praised her audition, calling her a strong stage actor capable of carrying the role. Critics, including Greg Evans of Deadline Hollywood, noted she was well-suited to the production's demanding emotional landscape. She later headlined an off-Broadway production of Philip Ridley's Tender Napalm. Her first release of 2026 was the comedy horror film Forbidden Fruits, in which she plays Cherry, described as the earnest heart of a cult. Critics from the Los Angeles Times, the New York Times, and the AV Club praised her performance, noting how the role further expanded her Scream Queen persona. Pedretti is next set to star in If She Burns, written and directed by Alex Wolff. The Non-Actor, written and directed by Eliza Callahan, and The Last Day, directed by Rachel Rose and inspired by Virginia Woolf's 1925 novel, Mrs. Dalloway. Pedretti has said that her experience on The Haunting of Hill House helped her feel at ease taking on darker material in the horror and thriller genres, noting that she has a knack for those roles. Laura Studeris of Shondaland observed that Pedretti has carved out a niche in the horror and suspense genre, while also emphasizing her versatility. For her performance in The Haunting of Bly Manor, Pedretti cited Timothée Chalamet's work in Call Me By Your Name, 2017, as a source of inspiration. Following her Broadway debut, she expressed a desire to continue working on stage, telling Interview that doing theater is very ideal. I'd love to keep doing this. Pedretti currently makes her home in New York, a city whose creative pulse seems to match her own. Over the years, a few of her relationships have briefly drawn public attention. She was linked to her You co-star Dylan Arnold in 2021, and later to actor Fred Hetchinger in 2024. In early 2024, she was photographed in intimate moments with actor Fred Hetchinger, 24, known for The White Lotus, in New York. Previously, between 2021 and 2004, she was in a relationship with Dylan Arnold, who plays Theo in You. In 2025, she shared a more personal milestone with her audience, announcing her engagement to photographer Ethan DeLorenzo.